So first of all, Shekinah and Sarper, congrats on officially being married. How is married life treating both of you so far?
So far, I mean, it hasn't been a piece of cake. It's been a little challenging, you know, like just acclimating to like the concept of married life. Like it can feel a little scary sometimes, like especially when we have fights. It can be like, I can't just like leave because we're married, so we have to work through things. So it's just like a different feeling. It just feels more serious.
Yeah. Bunch of times she kicked me from the house.
Not a bunch of times, but
I'm getting used to it, you know?
What has surprised you both about being married? I feel like there's some surprises, maybe?
Surprises? You know,
It's difficult to get used to live together with someone else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even you love him or her, whatever, it is difficult. I mean, because everything changed, every rules.
Definitely.
And here in America, it's her rules. In Turkey, it was my rules. So, I mean, it is a little, every day a new challenge for me, you know?
He's getting used to married life and living in a new country all at once.
It's a lot. And I feel like even when you like have lived in the same country with someone, moving in is still a big step. So it's a lot of changes all at once for both of you.
Yeah.
But even though there are maybe some hiccups, what are your favorite things about being married to each other? Because I do feel like you're both soulmates.
Thank you. I feel like we are too. I don't know. I just feel like I kind of let loose a little more. You know, like I don't care if he sees me looking really bad.
In first 6 months, I never saw her without makeup almost. Right now,
that's married life.
So rare to see her with makeup. So I'm glad. Let me look.
Get a good look. Yeah, I'll go days without doing my hair or wearing makeup, and I'm just like, he knows I have potential to look really good. So, yeah, I just
don't get used to each other, guys. I mean, that's not getting used to each other too much can be too much in a relationship. You know, let me tell you.
That is too funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of funny, I feel like you're launching a whole new career as a comedian.
Yeah.
How is that going? Like, do you have any upcoming shows?
Yeah, mama. I have shows every week, 2 or 3. Yeah.
He's
I'm a
doing
little
great.
aggressive, but I want that because I want to be experienced as much as I can.
Yes.
And it's going a lot better than
So
I hoped
good.
and expected.
It's amazing.
And have you met any stand-ups during your sets that you've connected with and like maybe become friends with or learned anything from?
Yeah.
A lot of big names. I'm in the lineups with like Whitney Mix, Billy, Polish or
some of these
Sam
people have
Throuple.
given him really great opportunities, like performing at the Comedy Store main stage, his second time ever doing comedy.
That's huge.
You know, and that's a gift from another comedian that gave him
most
that.
difficult day of mine. I mean, I had a lot of before going there on the stage.
He was panicking so
I
bad.
was panicking. I mean, normally I don't have zero.
I was
stage
driving
fear.
us there, and he was saying, "Let's go home. I can't do it. I can't do it." And
I don't want to do that. Because of the stress, I had a hoarse voice.
he lost his voice almost completely because he was so stressed. Yeah, and rehearsing too much.
I mean, it's not native language of yours. You never did such a thing before, and you are with the biggest comedians of Los Angeles.
It's a lot. Like that's the biggest place
Biggest
to perform
stage.
in LA too. Like that's the OG like comedy place. So
And
I commend
thought,
you.
What can I lose? I mean, let me do it. And that was the last thing, and right now it's going so easy.
opened
Because
so many
I started
doors.
with the highway of the comedians, you know, right now it's so easy for me.
You went in with the big show, and everything else is like easy after that. I feel like.
Yeah.
And you also have like this boot laugh. What is the boot laugh? Like I've seen it on Instagram. Break it down for our
Boot
viewers.
Oh my God,
Perfect,
Boot Laugh is
you know.
crazy.
1 hour of
It's only 1 hour a week, but it's like the
Jesus.
best hour of your whole week because it's just the most like funny, chaotic 1 hour. It's like aerobics, comedy, Turkish dancing, and stripper moves.
That's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
I'm teaching
And
everything.
it's so fun.
We have only one rule. You cannot stop. You
Yeah.
cannot rest.
So
completely.
even if you get too
always
tired to
have
keep
move
going, you just kind of
Shuffle around a little.
non-stop. I mean, and 2 pounds
He says everyone will lose 2 pounds.
Oh my God, I need to do this. That sounds like an iconic result. Like, I love that.
And people doesn't understand.
You don't realize
so quick,
how hard it is. Yeah.
And then 3 days they have soreness, but I take it as a compliment if you swear me. I tell them, so it's a big thing for me. I love that, It's fun.
Yes,
it's
yes.
fun.
I love that. I love that you're expanding your horizons while in LA. That's awesome to hear. Yeah. We do have to talk about the most iconic wedding in 90 Day franchise, aka the bedding. Can you break down for our viewers the bedding? Because they're going to hear this, and some who haven't seen the show might be like, bedding? What's the bedding?
Yeah. We got married in bed.
In bed. Yeah.
Yes, it's our favorite place on earth is being in bed. We do everything in bed. We eat all of our meals in bed. Actually, I know that sounds gross, but like we just do. We're just comfy there. And marriage was very scary for us to think about, and it was something we had to do because of the K-1 visa. Yeah. So there was no way around it. And we thought, what is a way that will make this a little less scary? And I was just joking. I said, we should just get married in bed because we were in bed at the time, and he was like, I actually love that idea.
Yeah, and I thought it could be more affordable. It didn't come out like this for sure, but it was unique. Nothing we do was normal before that, in our life, so let it be unique too, I thought.
It was really special, something different.
It was very memorable, I feel like, for viewers. I feel like sometimes all the weddings kind of blend together. They're all beautiful, but I feel like yours really stood out.
It came out so well. I wasn't expecting that good, to be honest.
I was going to ask about that because I know in the previous episode prior to that you were a bit upset about how it was looking. Can you talk about how it all came together for the perfect venue? Because the final venue, it looked like the way that they set it up, it looked stunning.
Thank you. I haven't seen it yet, so I can't wait to see. I saw it in person. Yes. Okay. So, there were so many places that I had on my list of potential like wedding venues for our wedding, and none of them would allow filming. So it came down to only one option that agreed, and I couldn't see it in person until the day before. And I was just so upset because it didn't look like the pictures online. I got catfished kind of, I felt like. So my wedding planner, who happens to be my cousin, came through and just made it perfect. She worked magic, really.
Well, it ended up looking like really great. So I was like, wow, she really transformed that space.
She did.
To bring the bed out under the chandeliers. That was the move, I feel like.
But can you imagine my stress? I was already stressed to getting married.
Yeah.
And she was crying there. She has to be happy. Oh my God, I said.
I do feel like there's always tears before a wedding. There's always something stressful.
Yes. I agree.
I've been
there. It had to come out somewhere, so.
Yeah. Yes, a lot of emotions that you're both going through. And prior to that, viewers saw both of you having some emotions as you were discussing the prenup. Can you talk a bit about how you're both feeling about that now after you've already been married?
Yeah. I told her, in my culture, asking for prenup is a rude thing, very rude thing. And she came with such an idea. Her friends came with such an idea, and she approved. And I was so mad, so I came with a counteroffer about weighing fining.
It was very vindictive, little. Yeah. He was trying to get me where it hurts. Of course, as a woman, weight is a very important thing. Your looks. And so, that's where he went. And it was unfortunate, but I feel like he didn't truly mean it. It was just something that he said in the moment because he was upset. He was blindsided by the prenup issue.
Still, we have a post-nup opportunity, but I left her. If she wants it, my country's offer is still valid.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Thank you.
Because, you know what, I have more assets than her, in this life, everything. I have to be the one who thinks that, or...
So you're upset that it didn't come from your side?
No, I didn't. I never came, because I married you. It means that I commit myself to you. I give everything. Whatever mine is yours.
Yeah.
That's the plan. That's why we signed that fucking paper.
I love that. Just trust and... I don't know. The whole prenup thing wasn't something that I really wanted.
She's influenced by her friends. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I do think there's also like a cultural difference with prenups. I feel like it's very common here in LA too, especially.
Common.
Like everyone, a lot of people get them, and I don't think that we really think about it that much.
In Turkey, it's so rare. If you're a billionaire or something about this, yes, maybe you want to protect yourself, but otherwise, you only see it in magazines or something there in Turkey. No one comes with such an idea but her.
So your wedding also marked a major milestone for the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. It's the 90th wedding on the show. How does that feel for both of you?
It feels surreal. I just can't even believe it's us.
I'm so honored and
Yeah, I'm
proud.
so honored.
Normally, I'm so very bad.
Yeah, we
about-
never win anything.
Unlucky.
I feel like we
I'm
won
so
something.
unlucky, as you can see. I'm kidding you. I'm
You're
lucky
unlucky
about,
in love.
about lottery number things.
Yeah.
I'm always unlucky, but right now, I mean, but she was so into it. You know, she wanted 11/11
Yeah,
for us to get
that was an
married.
important date for us to
Angel
get married.
number.
Yeah, angel numbers. I even have a
she said that.
tattoo of it. Like I see it everywhere.
Me
and
too. I always
Really?
make a wish or like
do
set an
too.
She
intention.
does
I do
too.
too.
Always
Yeah.
she takes screenshots.
And it fell within our 90 days. So I was like, we have to do it. It was like at the very end of the
Mm-hmm.
90-day period, but I just had to.
It
We had
was
to get married
my
on 11/11.
89th day. I mean, we got married. I mean, I said, let it
Yeah,
make
2
it
days before
earlier.
the 90-day
I'm
period.
stressed. I'm stressed already. It's 89th day.
Yeah.
No, 11/11. Okay, 11/11. And it is season 11 of 90
Oh,
Day
true.
Fiancé.
That's true.
90 Day Fiancé and 90th wedding. I mean,
The
there is something.
numerology
The numbers
for-
all
There
add
is
up.
Our
something
wedding is
surreal about
crazy.
us. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, this is destiny.
Aw, yeah.
But
meant
I'm
to
so
be.
proud because it's one of the biggest reality TV show of the world.
This
I mean,
show is so special because it
yeah.
just like, shows that international love can really work out. And
No,
I think
true.
for a lot of people, they think, oh, I haven't met anyone in my small town. I'm never going to meet someone. But you can, and it doesn't mean that they have to be even in your own country,
And I
So-
feel like it's so interesting being able to see people from all sorts of different cultures
Yes.
too, like on the show,
I
and
agree.
it's so interesting. I
Yes.
feel like as an American,
It's
like
fascinating.
learning so
The whole
much.
concept of the show is amazing. I
on
love
paper
it.
we were the most difficult couple to be together. I mean so different characters, also different pasts, chaos, everything, and look at us. This encourages people to have long distance relationships.
Yes, I hope if anything it gives people hope and faith that love can happen for them too.
No, and both of you have had such like I feel like growth as a couple. Like looking back as your time
Especially
on
me.
the show, what have you
Yeah.
both learned about yourselves while being a part of the 90 Day family?
So much. Oh my god. Just like watching yourself go through situations on the screen. You see yourself in a different way almost. So you know what it felt like to be in that moment, but then being outside of that moment and watching it back, it's a whole different perspective, and it just helps you get to know yourself in a new way. So I've learned so much about the way I deal with
I
issues.
progressed a lot. I mean, if you
Yeah,
compare first
Sarper's
Sarper and
changed a
version
lot.
2, it's completely different. And because I watch myself, I hated myself after the first season. I mean,
He couldn't even watch. He couldn't stand
the
to
Sarper
watch.
that I saw, oh my God, yes. I mean, he's not lovable. I
Aw.
say. But I know myself, and I have more things deeper, so I exposed more.
Well, the fans love both of
Don't
you now. I feel
make
like they're
me
really
cute.
like showing a lot of support for you online. Like I always see in the comments, they're like, "Wow,
Yeah.
I get like you guys are one of my favorite couples now." Is what I
Yeah.
see a lot. So I
nice.
love that growth for both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, and I'm so proud of the 19th because there won't be any 19th, only 19th couple and 19th wedding.
Yes, you'll go down in history.
The next one will be 900, and I don't know if we will be in life or whatever for 900.
Oh my God, too funny. This season, while there have been a lot of weddings, there's also been some couples, or should I say a throuple, that is having some issues this season. What's it been like watching what's been going down with them, with Amani, Matt, and Annie, aka Brenda?
Well, I know Sarper said, a threesome is usually a fantasy for a guy.
Let me tell you.
Tell her.
Normally, threesome is a fantasy for everyone. It can be hidden, but people love threesome. At least the idea of it. But after watching them, they kill the fantasies of threesome.
Yeah, it is kind of killing
is
the
so
whole
chaos.
fantasy of like.
It is normally.
I don't think it's the best example of a throuple that could be successful. I mean, it obviously isn't. So it's hard to watch because there's a lot going on there.
Do you have any advice that you would give to them?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, I did see another
Next
couple.
time they have to try triple because always quadruple. Because when you triple, always one piece missing.
left
you know?
out.
Yeah, left
Left
out.
One feels left
Yeah,
out, maybe.
I feel like we've been seeing that this season. One couple that you have become friends with is Shawn and Aaliyah. I saw you were posting with
Yes.
Shawn. Can you talk about your friendship with Shawn?
Oh my God, I love Shawn and Aaliyah. They are so sweet. They live in LA, just like us, so they're practically our neighbors. We see them pretty often.
Yeah.
And we're just developing a really sweet friendship with them. You know, we've been through something similar, you know, not exactly alike, but similar with dating people in other countries and being on the show. And I just love them. And I feel like Aaliyah needs friends. She needs support here. So I'm so glad
Definitely.
I can be there for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their wedding was a little bit hard to watch. I know that Shawn was going through some things with his
Yeah.
mom, so that was probably adding extra stress to everything.
Yeah.
What was it like? What were you thinking when you were watching everything that went down? I felt bad for them.
I felt so bad too. It was really hard to watch, and just like it was painful to like even after the wedding at the dinner, the wedding reception type meal, just the tension, you could feel it through the camera. I mean, or through the screen, you could just feel it, you know.
Yeah.
It was so sad. And I know they love each other, and I feel like that was just not their moment to really show off their love.
And I definitely feel like his mom getting injured really was affecting him, like, you know.
for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
She's old because she's
Yeah.
over 90s.
Yeah,
guys, and,
yeah, that must have been hard to deal
so
with.
hard.
But I hope everything's going well for them
Yeah.
after. Sometimes they say if your wedding doesn't go well, you could have a really great marriage. So you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure. So there is also, 90 Day is always serving up great spin-offs. And we're currently watching 90 Day Hunt for Love. The viewers are loving it. Have you
Yeah.
both been watching that?
We are planning to start watching it.
You need to.
Yes, we don't like when there's like an episode every week coming out. We have to wait for a few to pile up so
Yeah.
we can like
Binge
have a
watch.
little binge together. Yes.
I totally get that.
Yeah, so we're about to start watching it.
Is there anyone on the cast that you're rooting for? I feel like I'm always rooting for Chantel after everything that happened with Pedro. I'm like, this girl needs a break. I feel bad for her.
Yes, she's been through it, huh? Yes. I love Jennifer. I think
yes.
she's so cute and pretty, and I don't know, I just think she's quirky and fun, and I want to see her hunt for love.
Yes, yes.
And Colty.
Oh my gosh, Colty, him
Yes.
and Mother Debbie have become friends again. So
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's some tea. I didn't know.
yes. We saw it in 90 Day Diaries this
Oh,
season.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
There's so many spin-offs. It's hard.
I know.
Hard to keep up.
It is.
Now, looking to the future, as I mentioned, spin-offs. I feel like we need a Shekinah and Sarper show.
Really?
Just based on both
Thank
of you. Would you ever be interested in that, or returning for another season of the franchise?
We never talked about that. I mean, when we are together, I mean, we are living our life. So, yeah, it's sometimes unique because of our characters, for example. If it happens, it fails because I expose everything. I sometimes I had the most confidential life before Shekinah. I was keeping everything hidden, and right now I exposed everything, and people saw that progress.
Yeah.
They witness it. So, I mean, after this, keeping them away from, if we have chance, I mean, it will be unfair, you know. That's why, I mean, we have some responsibility at least for
And
people.
things happen all the time just in our daily life, and we're like,
You cannot believe.
Cameras-
there
cameras
is a
should have
spin-off
been here
every
for
day
this.
at home. Okay, you cannot
Yes.
believe. I'm spinning
gosh.
off.
you're spitting.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to see more of your story in the
Thanks.
future.
Thank you.
So I was also going to ask one other thing about the future. I know that you are doing comedy, you are doing the Boot Laugh, and you have such a successful business
Thank
empire.
you.
What else is next for both of you?
Who knows? We're excited to see what's next.
You know what? That comedy thing made me so happy because I
Yeah.
need some purpose in this
He
life.
needed a purpose, yeah. So he's got direction.
Because when a man
purpose.
is not strong enough, has weakness, a woman can exploit it so easily. I mean, no offense about women, but she's not there. Right now, she start to respect me more.
Yes.
Because of that comedy, because of the success, she sees it.
Yeah.
And I feel more confident and everything's, I mean, it's a win-win model.
Yes.
So I'm planning to make a tour in America, going to every
that's
cities.
awesome.
Yeah, stand-up comedy. Right now, I'm very close to the place that I want to be, to perfection of my sets. I have a solid set, so I will share it with people. in
Yeah, we'll
other
discover
cities.
the U.S. together, I think. I haven't been to a lot of the U.S. Like, I went to New York for the first time with him, you know, for the tell-alls. So I think it would be fun to do that together.
She's obsessed with Miami. She wants to live there, and I said Los Angeles is better. Right now we have a
We'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see what happens.
At the end of the day, whatever she wants happens at home, you know?
Now, I know you mentioned the tell-all. Obviously, without spoiling anything, can you tease anything about the upcoming tell-all?
Oh my God. This tell-all coming up, my heart starts racing just thinking about it because it was so intense and my nervous system was shot by the end of it. And there was producers talking, they were saying this is the most insane tell-all we've had so far. It was really wild. It was very unexpected.
Don't miss it. I can
Yeah, just don't miss it. That's all we can say.
I will not be missing it. I love the tell-alls. They're like...
Yes.
I don't remember what happened, by the way.
It's almost a blur
deleted
because
the half of it. But I have to
sensory
watch it,
overload.
Okay.
I'm waiting to.
Okay. Were there any couples that you were excited to see or meet there, or any that you were maybe nervous about seeing at the tell-all?
I was really excited to meet Shawn and Aaliyah. So I hadn't met them yet, until the tell-all. And now we've become good friends. I was excited to meet Stevie and Matty.
Yeah, I love it.
We love them. Yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot of good couples,
Yeah.
Couples were good.
Yeah.
Mark and Mina.
Only couples were good.
So you're maybe hinting the throuple.
I don't know.
Maybe
I didn't
not.
say anything.
Yeah, we said couples. We didn't say
I love the couples.
Okay.
We love the couples.
Some subtle shade.
Even numbers are better.
Okay. I see what you're saying here. So it's safe to say that the tell-all is going to be very dramatic.
Very.
Insane.
Okay.
Very. That's the understatement, yes.
Okay.
For sure.
Well, thank you.
Find me after tell-all. So yeah, you say yes. You are right. It's insane.
Yeah.
You will love it.
We'll have to have a follow-up chat after they all air to get all the tea of what went down.
Yes, there's a lot we want to tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you both so much, and congrats on everything, and congrats on being the 90th wedding in 90-day history.
Thank you.